Hello and welcome back. This is Hurler USA, another exciting adventure of King of Ruthenia. Uh, well, there's my kingdom. As I said, I'm the King of Ruthenia. See that I'm going to offer this guy vassalization, this Lepiel of Polistix. Let's see, the Shuriken wants to be vassalized. He does not. Looks like, I think we have the same rank. Maybe this guy wants to be a vassal. Nope. It seems like a nice way to expand, though. Just ask people if they want to be part of your realm, right? It's nice. This guy also looks like he might be at war. Oh, no, he's a vassal. So I'd have to offer it to this guy, but he's not interested. Because he thinks he's powerful enough that he doesn't need me. Or that he lives too far away. One or the other. Check out this guy. He's not interested. It's like, oh, I thought I had an important decision, but it's just hold a grand tournament. It's like this child here needs to be educated. Looks like there's still a dangerous faction in the realm. I've got about 3,200 men. There's my my heirs. Like I'm gonna maybe put the marshal to work. Tell him to go research some tech. Looks like most of my other guys are busy, so that's good. At least no one's sitting around idly, which happens a lot because I don't always pay that much attention to everything. Looks like I'm still trying to revoke this one guy's county because he's in a faction against me. Looks like there's a new guy, a new baby in the family. Always exciting. And looks like I'm looking over any possible decisions I can make at this time. Kind of at a little bit of a lull in the game, just kind of waiting around for something big and important to happen that I can deal with. I've given the orders for something to happen, but I missed it. Still at 60%. Count Paviel claims that Mayor blah 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 is attempting to promote vile heresies. How should I use this information? Interesting. I can expose and denounce him publicly, giving me a reason to address him, or keep this information to myself. But this guy apparently loves me, so I don't see any reason why I would worry about him. No feast is complete without boar meat. Who will get the prestigious task of hunting and slaying the bears needed for the feast? So I believe that this guy here is actually my marshal, so I can actually send him out to hunt for the boar. If only something were to happen to him. Or I hope nothing happens to him, I should say. Oh no. Looks like they've still got 83% of my strength. The other factions are relatively weak. The best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuff to serve. I must purchase venison, bear, duck, spices, wine. Looks like shows how much money. I missed it. Most of the preparation for the feast has been made. So we're going to invite everyone. I think that was a decision I made, was to have a feast. The feast is fun. Everyone sits around, talks, gets drunk, has fun. Hopefully relations are improved and more people want to hang out. Looks like I'm checking out this King of Hungary. He's fighting a war against a revolt, a Hungarian revolt. The lady almost ran me down as I entered the hall. Tearfully, she told me that her daughter Sophia had insulted her again. The options are, but my lady dear, you are fat. Praise her honesty to the court. Tell Sophia that honesty has its bounds. Pray for her. Tell her the lady is fat. Alright. Looks like someone was arrested, or actually released from jail. That's the guy that likes me. I guess he's in jail now. That's kind of a bummer. Not sure why he's in jail, but I didn't put him in jail for once, so Sophia, my young daughter, wants to know what it's all about. Why are we here on Earth? Make her a proper Catholic Christian. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The cooks have worked hard. Let's feast. See, I'm the King of Ruthenia, but I'm a Catholic. Somehow my character converted to Catholicism and is no longer Orthodox like most of my vassals. So it is my goal to switch back to being Orthodox so that I can be a true Russian emperor, hopefully someday. We'll see how that goes. Sometimes it's easier than it sounds to convert back to a different religion. The last of the guests has returned home, and everyone agreed it was something. Couldn't read it. I had the thing in the way. Looks like I can still hold a grand tournament if I want. Looks like there's now another faction. Wish I had hovered on that screen a little longer so I could figure out what it was. I'm trying to see if anyone wants to join my faction, and they do not. Looks like I'm up to a little more men. I got like 2,000 for my vassals now, so maybe the feast was a bit of a success. More of them like me. Still looking over the decisions, trying to figure out what I want to do. Looks like the threats are not super duper strong right now. 25%, 30%, 25%. Although the faction is still at 75%. It's the Pope I'm looking at here. Looks like he reports to the Holy Roman Emperor. What a lucky guy. He's got a Pope to do his bidding and calling. So I'm sure that's a lot of fun. Maybe someday I'll have my own Pope, but probably not. High Chief, blah blah blah, has usurped the title of High Chiefdom of Pereslavia from Count Stanislav the Just. Sounds like some of my vassals are getting a little more powerful. That could become a problem. If they get too strong, they might decide they want to revolt, and they might have a lot of troops. So we gotta keep an eye on big vassals. Kind of Crusader Kings 101. You want to become as powerful as you can yourself while keeping your vassals helpful, but not super powerful. Like I'm looking at this guy. Oh, I'm gonna see if not sure what I'm looking at here actually. Yeah, who knows? Sometimes it's a mystery to me what in the world I was thinking when I was playing. I gotta start doing these commentaries live so that this stops happening, but I've got a lot of tape to get through at the moment, so it's probably gonna be a while before I start doing live commentary. That's okay though. I kind of feel like I've said before, this way kind of feels like, you know, play Crusader Kings 2, you come back in a couple of days and you review the game tape and you look at all your mistakes and you learn from them. So it's a good thing to do, I think. Looking over my military again. Looking at my diplomacy relations. You can see my light green, that's my only domain holding, and all the green ones are my vassals. I guess yellow ones are people that I'm sort of friendly with, maybe. This is a formal declaration of war. The King of Lithuania. Oh, this could be trouble. Lithuanian conquest of Pinsk. Checking out his troops, trying to get an idea of how strong he is. If I remember correctly, he was pretty strong. Couldn't really get a good glimpse at when I glanced at it. I can try to call some allies into this war. It's like, let's this guy would join, or actually Countess would join. Yeah, wow. Way over there in England. At least perhaps she would join. I got this Georgian king who might be willing to join. Looks like he's married to a Ruhr kid. King David IV. Looks like we got High Chief Yaroslav, the usurper of Ryazan, might be willing to join the war, or at least I can call him in. Yeah, looks like he'd probably join. We got Chief Vizlazablad of somewhere. High Chief Corbs, quite a few allies we could potentially call in. Debating on what I want to do. Try not to cause too many favors unless I need them, as it kind of hurts relations. But sometimes you need to call in your allies because you really don't have a choice. So that guy's going to join. Looks like this King of Lithuania is going for that county there. So I'm going to have to get my troops ready. Which could be a little dangerous because a lot of my vassal troops are kind of spread out. So I'm going to need to try to get them kind of away from the front lines and to the main part of the army. And there they all go. Let's see how this goes. Count Pavel claims that blah 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 is attempting to promote vile heresies. How should I use this information? Let's see. Looks like this guy kind of likes me, 60, so I don't know. I'm guessing that I probably just want to leave this guy alone. It's probably doesn't serve my interest to make him angry during the war. He might decide that he no longer wishes to provide troops or something, although I think since I already have them raised, I'm probably fine, but vassal relations can be important, so I'll just keep that information to myself. Alright, troops, let's all get together. Looks like I'm on pause. Looks like he's getting his men together. Looks like he outnumbers me by a bit. Looks like I've got a couple of men that I'm worried about that he's going to maybe try to intercept, so I'm going to try to kind of route those guys a little further to the west. Looks like he's now called in some people into the war. That's probably not good. Kingdom of Pomerania is now into the war, so he's called in another king, so now it's one king against two, I think. Looks like I'll maybe call in one of my king pals, King David of Georgia. Looks like he's got a few men, so hopefully he'll decide that he wants to join. He's got about 6,000 men marching my way. Looks like the King of Georgia is going to join the war. That should help some. Not sure it's enough. Looks like this lady here has become a skilled technician. She's looks like an illegitimate child of someone in the family. See if we can find her a nice husband, though. Because otherwise, I'll forget about her. So now's the time probably to look for someone. She's got pretty good skills. She has a claim on, I'm assuming, one of my vassals' counties, or actually, looks like a principality. Not sure why I'm spending so much time trying to find this lady a husband. I probably should just pick someone quick and be done with it, because she's probably not really that important. Alright, I'm going to go with this old guy. So there we go. Off you go. Looks like the war's still going on. Looks like this guy here is also now of age. Looks like my enemy's got his troops sieging down the target county. And he's got a lot of troops there, so I don't know how I'm going to get rid of him. Looks like some of my allies are marching up the coast. That's good. Although it looks like there's like almost 7,000 men sieging, so yeah, 7,000 now. I don't even think I have 7,000 men between me and my allies, so that's not good. Looks like the King of the Rus has called up his troops for some reason. Not sure why. Oh, looks like Muscova has revolted. High Chief Vladimir II of Muscova is revolting. Oh, my heir lacks a guardian. I'll probably try to educate him myself so that nothing bad happens to him. Seems like it's taking an awfully long time for my men to get all together and get ready for this war. Maybe the game's starting to get a little bogged down. This game's very CPU intensive, and my FX 4100 is really not that great of a CPU. But it's good enough for now. Can't really afford another one, so just gotta wait. It's like that guy inherited his father's titles. It's always nice. Oh well, this video is getting a little bit on the longer side, and since the war hasn't really gotten underway, I think this might be a good place to call it a night for now. So thank you all for watching. This has been RusJuly15.